saying, "Oh, that's
I
crazy." Everyone was saying I was nasty. Everyone was saying I was dirty. Everyone was saying Trent said,
no.
"This is bad,
Hakeem, I understand.
ATN.
No.
This is
Hakeem, I
bad."
understand. It's
He
when
jumped
you
in with
start
the
getting
phone. He
into
said, "Bucket."
your like Kobe ain't a top 10 scorer, and I'll put who did you try to agree with Mars that was over Kobe? Who did he put that you agree with? And I was like, bro, come on.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but like, come on, man. Like, if you want to put Shaq, Duncan, Hakeem,
No, when he
even though I hate it with a passion, even Kareem, I'll understand. Like, I get it. I'm just not rocking.
But
with
I'm getting to the point where it's like I'm probably done ranking these dudes pre-80s.
Please, because you said Wilt. Like
go.
Kareem is there only because of respect. Like I've already said.
Like because Kareem, like yes, he has the most MVPs, and I've always based it off his. He has the most MVPs of why he should be up there, and his chips. He's got 6 chips, but most of his and all of his MVPs came in the 70s, which I agree is probably the weakest era.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the 80s, I mean, he had Magic, but his prime was in the 70s. Like his peak was the 70s. So
Simp.
you can remove him. Bill Russell, I'm just like, I don't know. That's just
he's not in my top 10.
I can see
the only one from them 70s that is in my top 10 is Kareem, and that's literally because of all you said and the fact that he is he's the number 1 scorer all time. Legit. That's why he's there.
But to me, it's like
I really don't want him in there, but it's like I can't take the guy who has the most MVPs and most points scored ever. I can't not put him in.
And he's tied with what people consider the GOAT in chips.
Yeah, so
that's why it's like when it comes, I get it, but at the same time, it's like that's like if I remove those 3, Wilt, Russell, and Kareem, then yeah, Kobe's for sure top.
Yes.
So the fact that see, and that's my problem. So that's my problem. You have to remove Wilts and Bill in order to put Kareem there.
But I already put I had Kobe originally. I put Kobe 9.
What's up,
I removed
Jay?
Will. I used to have Will top 10, but I'm like, you know what? Like Will doesn't deserve to be up there.
All right. Let me kick this intro.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of From the Sideline. We getting things over here. Sorry we late today. But we got BooWop in the building. What's up, BooWop?
What's good, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You sound different.
Am I loud?
No.
Am I loud?
Not at all.
I'm loud from the phone.
Clear, though.
I'm loud from the phone, baby.
From the phone today.
Yeah.
We got Gbaby. What's up, Gbaby?
What's going on? Hey, we got a good
Day
one
in the
today.
What's up, ATN? ATN back in the house.
What up, fellas?
Ready to get it? Mr. NBA. Mr. NBA gonna have to talk some football today. He got with it.
I'm doing my best.
We got Mr. NBA and around the NBA.
Right.
Not gonna be confusing, bro.
Yeah, hey,
Troy.
What's up?
I think Dub on his burner account trying to get in here and get
his J?
That's Dub on his burner account.
I saw him. I saw Dub up in here. I saw him. Don't think we didn't see you, though. What's up, Dub? Shout out, Dub. Listen, Dub, send me that picture, bro. And send me the right picture, please. Stop sending. I need pictures, bro. I need a correct picture, right?
Deacon Dub,
all right? That's the picture I need. I need Deacon Dub that's ready to fight, all right?
Dub out here modeling and shit.
Right, giving middle fingers and side faces. He goes, LOL, that is Dub. Doug
My
Bells,
boy.
good morning, fellas, man. We got an insightful morning. Anybody want to talk about the playoffs?
I do.
Boston lost. I wear proud. BooWop, your mic is tripping. It's like rubbing on your face or your hoodie or something.
This motherfucker trip.
Yeah. But yeah, you got Simp in the building. Simp, I know you feel great about that win last night. Y'all blew us out. You know, great. It ain't for me. It ain't like I have not seen Boston get blown out this playoff. So, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried at all. We did what we were supposed to do. So if any of you guys come up here talking about if Boston did what they were supposed to do, like I seen people on social media doing, like it was a must win. Y'all could not go down 2-0. If y'all went down 2-0, it would have been crazy. It would have been crazy. But yeah, I see a lot of people talking about how Golden State did what they were supposed to do. No, Golden State was supposed to go in and win both those games at home. That's what you expect your home team to do. But Boston went in. We took the first game. I thought we would have took the second. Golden State came back with a the right, left, right haymaker. We didn't expect the haymaker, and we got knocked out. So how you guys feel about the playoffs?
I mean, turnovers, man. Turnovers. Y'all had 11 in the first half or something like that, and then had like 5 more in the third, and then like turnovers plus not making shots. That's never a good combination. And Golden State, we know what they are. We know how their third quarters usually are. So that wasn't surprising. But the way Boston was looking, more specifically, Jason Tatum was looking in the first half. Like, even with the turnovers, were they not tied or only like down by 2 at the half? Like,
Yeah.
I thought, they would have got it together, but they started missing shots. And again, all them turnovers were costly. So
I mean, but not to. I don't want to cut you off, GB.
Yeah, no, you good.
I want you to finish after this, but yeah, turnovers was a tell of both games. I just want to say that, but no, I shouldn't be worried because we know Boston to lose games on their home floor. We also know from this playoff that Boston could go and win a game 7, whether it's on their home floor or on the other team's home floor. So why am I worried? Go ahead, Gbaby. Sorry.
No, yeah, you all good, but yeah, I think so. After I think y'all had 50, and then y'all made Jaylen Brown made a layup, and I'm looking at it because I wanted to see how long it went. Y'all made it. That was like at 11 minutes. 11 minutes left in the quarter. Y'all made some free throws, but then y'all didn't make another field goal until 7 minutes. So that's 4 minutes.
Is that
without a made field goal attempt in the third?
Yeah.
That's 4 minutes without a field goal attempt, and it was only like 1 or 2 free throws. And then they went on another long stretch. So y'all were at 56. And I'm looking down. Y'all didn't score again until 4 minutes 58 left in the third. So that's 2, 3, 4 minute stretches without a made field goal attempt. It's tough because, like, again, you miss shots. That's it's a make or miss league. Sometimes you're just gonna miss, but them turnovers and the way Golden State was moving, it was just tough to see. But I expected Golden State to win. I didn't expect it to be a 25-point lead going into the third. So I think Boston will be all right. But like I said, turnovers and missing shots, that's never a
recipe for disaster. Hey Zay, who said the Warriors were the hurt Heat? Like Boston wasn't hurt. You guys use narratives or the hurt Bucks like Boston wasn't hurt. Like we didn't lose Smart for a game. Like we didn't lose Time Lord for a game. I can do the same thing, buddy. Like stop it, Zay. Love you, but stop it.
Injuries.
Get some help.
Injuries are part of the game.
Go get some help.
You play who's in front of you, injuries or not.
Like
so.
stop it. Stop it.
If I'm Boston after these first 2 games, I mean, I'm kind of content because you just want to go and Golden State, and yeah, you split the series.
Yeah, do what
the only thing is like
we worried and we did what we
game 2, it did get kind of out of hand. So I would have liked for them to kind of.
I told you what I thought they was like.
Yeah, the fact that everybody sat at the start of the fourth, at least like
that's what I was telling him. That's what I was telling him.
Because I'm gonna tell you what I told 18. 18. I told him Udoka was like, in the third quarter we had a chance, but once it blew open and we did not have a chance, he was like, I'm not gonna risk my guys getting injured, try to come back in this game. I'm sitting you guys. He probably told him at timeout, you guys not coming back when I take you out. Yeah. I'd rather you guys rested for game 3, ready to go. Take this to heart, take this ass whooping to heart, but be ready to go game 3. But I don't want my guys out there because we're dealing with injury too. Like Zay was talking about, we're dealing with guys playing hurt. Jaylen Brown's hamstring. If you guys haven't noticed in the Buck series, he will make a move and grab his hamstring a lot. In the Heat series, he will make a move and grab his hamstring a lot. So
Robert
he's dealing
Williams
with that.
is the one I'm
Marcus
concerned
Robert
Smart
Williams
dealing
is
with
like-
his. Robert Williams dealing with his knee.
He's
and
like playing
that
on
being
one leg.
always getting
Yeah, he
inflated
did
and
not.
blowing
He
up,
did
like-
not look right game 2. That's the one that
But he's
stood
been
out to
like
me.
he's
Robert
been on
Williams
one
did
leg
not
since
look
like
good
the
game
Bucks
2.
Yeah,
series.
like
No,
I
yeah,
don't-
he has, but I think this is the
but
worst
then
he's
another
looked.
tell of the game too is it's the turnovers year, but 3 of our 5 starters scored 2 points and only one person off the bench, which was a White that scored 11. Everybody else scored 2 points too.
Yeah.
So you can't win a game with people scoring 2 points. Like
No, yeah, for sure. Horford.
now it's levels to it. Here we go. I told you from the sideline, Mr. MB, if you don't know in ATN, there are levels to the shit. Okay, there are levels to it because nothing is the same. Like the Heat, because the Heat was injured, but it's not the same as what wasn't the same. Please tell me what wasn't the same. All right, Hero went down. Okay, I give you that. But let me see. The 2 best players, Jimmy Butler, Bam, they were playing, right? Jimmy Butler missed the
Yeah, they
game.
were
Okay,
hooping.
Marcus Smart missed
Yeah.
the game. Oh, Jimmy Butler dropped 40-point games. Okay, but they were hurt and they almost beat us. They were that hurt. They were that hurt, Zay, that they almost beat us.
And in my opinion, they should have won, but that's neither here nor there.
Y'all just
There were
see
some
stuff.
things they
Love
did in
y'all,
that
but
in
y'all
that
just
in
see
that
stuff.
game 7 that I was like, hey, bro, y'all are kind of selling.
Y'all
here.
just
Like,
see
they
stuff.
made a great comeback, but they were selling hard. But that's neither here nor there. No, yeah, you right. I'm
They were nowhere near as hurt.
like the way I see it, like at the end of the day, like that's why we have bench. That's why we
I'm
have
gonna let
depth.
y'all.
That's
I'm
why
gonna
coaching
the
staff.
chat right now.
That's why NBA teams go 13.
Look, I'm blocking the chat out with my hand.
If you because even if you're hurt, like unless like the only time I'm like, okay, I can understand that argument is when your best player's out, like the entire series, and like that's your go-to. That I understand. But if your best player's there and your second best player's there,
Sim.
figure it out. Like the way I see it, figure it out. Cause like Bam was there, he had one.
Did we
I
not
wanna
see
say
the
one
ankle
good
injury
game.
Marcus Smart still came back and then still played in the next game? You know what that's
for
called?
sure.
A high ankle sprain. He could have broke his foot. But
Hey,
no,
Jason-
Jimmy Butler was on one leg. Yeah, okay.
And Jason Tatum's shoulder has been bothering him since the Milwaukee season,
Right.
the series.
He
Yeah,
dropped it out of place.
everybody's hurt this time of year. Like nobody's 100%.
Yeah, no one-
but
exactly,
but you
exactly.
figure it out. And like I said, Bam wasn't playing great. Bam was not playing great at all. He had that good game 3.
He had like one good game.
Other than that, he was very hesitant, very
The
like
defense.
didn't want to
He's
shoot.
scared of that defense.
You know what I mean? Duncan Robinson only had one good game. He's obviously a liability. So
And I think that's one thing Boston lacked in this game. We didn't play out.
I just don't. I mean,
You don't get
even
traded.
if Boston would have or Miami would have beat Boston, like what is Miami doing against the Warriors?
getting blown out.
It's probably the same, to be honest.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
No, I think Golden State, even though it played out the way it did, I know hindsight's 2020. I think whoever makes it, I think they still win game 1 because they're more locked in, and Warriors had that long layoff.
Well,
I think they came in flat.
I agree.
I think because I don't think they finished. I think
but I mean, you got to keep them like look at how Boston won because they were hitting almost everything, especially in the fourth quarter and in the first quarter. Like they were draining shots. Like who in Miami can pull that off? It wasn't just like one guy. It wasn't
I think
two
it's
guys.
a different.
It was a collective
also,
effort.
So I guess my thing
I'm
is
not
I don't
paying
think it
you
plays
no
out
more,
the
bro.
exact
You just
same.
chatting.
I don't
You
think
still-
it takes
but
a
you- okay, I
miraculous
see what you're
comeback.
saying.
I think Miami
Love
just
you, but
wins
you
it.
just chatting, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
think they
I just think
just
it's
win
hard
game
because
1.
like Steph Curry was going off the first quarter of game 1.
Yeah,
And the reason Boston was in the game still was because they were hitting their shots.
Yeah.
So, Dub, what about Boston being healthy? Y'all still beat a healthy Boston team? No, you do not. Stop it.
I
Go
think
get some help.
Come on, Taz.
I think the Celtics are
Big
looking at
Taz.
yesterday, and they're realizing that in game 1, Jason Tatum did not take a lot of shots, but he facilitated the entire game. Like he made it a point to pass the ball and distribute the ball. They might need to look at that formula to see if that's something that they want to go with moving forward, as far as Tatum not taking that many shots and giving up the ball to the open shooters. Because there was a few times yesterday, guys were just sitting at the top of the key, mid range. Derek White passed up on a lot of open layups, doing his best Ben Simmons impersonation. I don't know what that was.
I sent it to you on Instagram.
Derek White got to shoot, lay the ball up, float the ball, do something. Don't penetrate and kick, and then nobody knocks the shot down. But I think Jason Tatum needs this.
So you think Boston's formula to winning is Jason Tatum becoming a playmaker?
I mean, it worked in game 1. You know what I mean? And then you take. But he had 13 assists game 1. And then how many did he have yesterday? I'm not sure.
Nah, I want to. Can I rebuttal that though? I think that's not the formula to win. They just. I don't want to say got lucky, but like they won in spite.
No, don't be nasty and say got lucky.
No, that's why I don't want to say that. But I'm saying like, and I think 9
we won
times out of
because
10,
our others stepped up.
Exactly, and that's what I was going to get to.
The reason why we lost game 2 is because the Warriors others stepped up.
Yeah, but the point I was going to get to was 9 times out of 10, Jason Tatum going 3 for 17.
Yeah,
but him getting 13 assists ain't going to win you a game.
I mean, even
but like Troy said, everybody else, Al Horford went crazy. Derek White hit big shots. Jaylen Brown couldn't.
It's about the guys stepping up around him when he's not.
Jason
last
Tatum.
Night when JT was having a good game, the guys around him didn't step up to give him everything. But to BooWop's point, like he always says, the home team role players always play better on their home floor, and that's true last night.
Yeah, but
our role players really didn't get play good.
But Jason Tatum becoming a playmaker, like as you're trying to say, I do not think is their formula to win because I think they have enough of that. I think, even though they're not like elite
playmakers,
scored more than 2 points.
I think Marcus Smart, Derek White. I'm not saying Jaylen Brown. I'm not saying Jason Tatum shouldn't playmake. But if you're going to turn him into a playmaker, I do not think Boston wants to do that and be like, yeah, y'all can turn Jason Tatum into a playmaker and we'll still win. I don't think that's
they did not shoot.
I don't think that's going to work.
I think because Jason Tatum wasn't playing really well, like he wasn't scoring really well, I think he just kind of figured out, well, I got to help my team win somehow, and this is the best way to do it. And my teammates are hitting their shots, so let me, dish it out to them. But if your team, if his teammates aren't hitting their shot, what good is it for him to be a play? You know what I mean? Like, right. But I can see what you're saying, though.
Maybe a healthy mix of the two. Maybe.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Maybe he still passes the ball more. Take a little bit.
Sub-Zero in the car driving is wild.
But
is that his profile picture? Or is he just frozen?
He's frozen because he's driving.
He wanted to smoke. Okay, Dub, what's going on?
BooWop, if you talking, we can't hear you.
No.
Yeah, y'all hear me?
We can hear you, Dub, but we can't hear BooWop. BooWop said something, but I want to get BooWop going. But hold on, I want to address this real quick. He said, chatting because I don't think y'all going to win, and definitely not in those 7 games. Hello, got you. I said, no, you chatting because you're using injuries for one team and not for the other team that was injured it was injuries on both sides. That's why you're chatting. You're chatting because you're taking a narrative and you're spinning it your way for your cause and what you want to say, like fans do. You guys always do this thing where you pick a point, right? And you use it for what you want to say. Boston was dealing with injuries too. When Jason Tatum popped his shoulder out, we didn't know if he came back. When Marcus Smart got the leg injury in the Heat game, we didn't know if he was going to come back. Robert Williams missed how many games in that season? Like I just told you earlier, I could do the same exact thing that you're doing, Zay. That's why you're just chatting, because you're not using the same logic that you're using for one team, for the same team that was on the other side. Why did it go 7 games? Why could the Heat almost beat us? Because we weren't at full health. So what are you talking about? You're going to say one team wasn't at full health. You have to then say the other team wasn't at full health either.
I don't like
both teams was definitely hurt. I said the healthy thing against the Warriors. I think like losing to y'all, bro. I was like, I wasn't mad at losing to y'all, bro. Like there's nothing but respect out here. You feel me? But it's like I really think that Miami and Boston is better than the Warriors this year, bro.
Why? Just because of.
Are you basing it off
what reason? Just like the depth, or like they're better? Like what do you?
It's the depth. I feel as if there's a lot of more advantages. The defense could take advantage of more guys on the Warriors than the Warriors could take advantage on the Miami Heat or the Boston Celtics. I think both teams have a better defense than the Golden State Warriors, and
you brought up the conversation, not me. You said the Heat, not me.
I just like the matchup, and that's why I think Boston's gonna win. In Game 7.
Yeah, I mean, I can get with you on Boston. I think
you think
1 through 8.
If it goes to Game 7, you guys see Boston winning in Golden State?
I can see that because we have proven. Did anybody think that Boston had a real chance of going into the Bucks and winning Game 7 on the Bucks floor? No.
I mean, I would say. I mean, they
no.
I don't want to be nasty and bring this injury narrative into this, but they didn't have Middleton. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
ATM, we're not going to do that. And you want to know why? Because even without Middleton, a lot of people still had Bucks in 7.
No,
Bucks were still the favorite.
I mean, but at the same time, like,
even
if they had Middleton, I can't sit here and say like the Boston wouldn't beat them. Like, so you could go either way. I'm just saying.
But that's why I'm saying, like, honestly,
I'm not gonna be. I'm not trying to be nasty.
I think me and BooWop, even without Middleton, we still had Bucks winning.
That's
because Giannis was the best player on the court. You know what I mean? But they folded. Boston did what they needed to do. They played great that game 7.
They did.
And Golden State, game 7s in Golden State aren't really looked at very well. Like the last time they had a game 7 in Golden State.
Yeah, but it was.
Wait,
LeBron.
I just heard something.
So it's not impossible.
It was LeBron.
Nope. This really low.
Just saying.
They just went game 7 to beat the best player on the court. Best player in the world, I mean. And then they had another game 7 series and win and beat Jimmy Butler.
Do you think the Bucks are a better team than the Warriors?
Let me look at you, Zay.
That's kind of what we're doing.
They have the better player, but that
I don't know.
I want to say yes. I want to say the Bucks are better, but I feel like before the playoffs started, I wouldn't have said that.
Technical difficult.
But I feel like I'm getting blinded by the fact that Poole and Clay haven't been playing well since that first round series. I feel like that's what I'm getting blinded by, to be honest. But before the playoffs, I don't think I would have said that the Bucks are better. So and like I said, like Boston, they've won 2 game 7s on the road so far.
For sure.
You know what I mean? 2 game 7s on the road in tough environments. Like, so I think they could get Golden State in game 7. That's why Golden State better hope it don't go 7.
I think if Boston's trying to win the series, for them, I'm hoping they close it out in 6.
But I think Boston is better prepared for a game 7 than Golden State is right now. That I will say.
Yeah.
I think if it went 7,
because Boston,
I would want to lead
game 7 these playoffs,
because I think they're better prepared for it than Golden State is right now. Because Poole, Clay, and I mean they got Gary Payton back, so that's good. But and I know Iggy didn't play, but those 3 have not been playing well since round 1. But Gary Payton, he literally came in and provided instant value, better than Iggy or Clay have been doing.
Oh yeah, that was a big miss for them, definitely.
Yeah, so. But like Poole had an okay game. It wasn't nothing crazy, but he hasn't been playing good. Neither is Clay. So if they don't get it going, Boston will get game 7. Even though I still have Warriors. But
yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, what you were saying, BooWop?
Go ahead, BooWop.
Zay talking about, hold on, BooWop. Zay talking about the debate room. I don't know nothing called the debate room. Y'all guys don't know anything called the debate room?
No.
Oh, okay. Right,
no, this dope show. It's called the Fade Room, though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, yeah.
Try
I know that. Yeah, I know that shit. Did you get smoked last time you was in there, Zay? Go ahead, BooWop.
Chill out. Trillion.
I got one tucked today. Yeah, BooWop.
As far as you guys were talking about the Bucks and I picked Giannis because he's the only player I truly trusted in the playoffs, like that I was willing to bet on. Mm-hmm. That don't mean I didn't trust teams though. Like I thought Boston could make it to the finals easily. I thought once Middleton went down, they had a better team by far. Like they got a 1-2 punch, and the Bucks don't have that no more.
Yes, I did.
Like, yeah.
You know, so I'm not surprised that nothing the Celtics is doing right now. I do think the others have to play better for them to win this series. Like they have to play better. That was the real difference between game 1 and 2 to me. Because like you said, Mr. NBA, it's not ideal to make Jason Tatum a playmaker. But I just think he's taking what the defense is giving him most of the time. You know, he's not forcing anything. The difference was guys was hitting shots. That's why it worked game 1 versus game 2.
And it's ultimately trying to do something with the Warriors in that third quarter. Like the third quarter is their money quarter. Like they've proven it all season, all playoffs. Third quarter
come out hot.
Since the dynasty started, pretty much.
I don't know what they drink in that locker room. They got to drink something in that locker room.
It's Michael's secret stuff.
It's the adjustments. They literally just make defensive adjustments and they come out shooting. That's what it is. It's really nothing. It's nothing they really do different. Most of the times teams do come out flat. They like the only team that don't come out flat after the third quarter.
I don't think Boston needs to match him in any way. I think Boston just needs to find a way to keep the game close in the third quarter and then do what we do. Like 4 quarters, we always bring games back. So
Boston just need to play their style.
I want to see if I can hear Dub. Dub, are you? Oh, no, Dub's out of here again.
Yeah.
Boston just need to play their style.
They got locked in defensively in the third quarter. They can't allow them to. Especially Jordan Poole. You saw Jordan Poole catch a flow the bottom of the second quarter. You got to really focus on him coming into the third. Like, don't allow him to keep that rhythm and continue that shooting streak like he did yesterday.
That's a little easier said than done.
And then I don't know if it was Jeff or Mark Jackson on the broadcast. This is the last thing I'll say about it, at least on my end. The fact that even though it was a blowout, they kept Clay and Poole in the game because they knew they were struggling to try to get a rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I'm saying that I don't know, but I think that might help Jordan Poole more than Clay.
Yeah,
because Clay's been in the shooting slump for the past 2 series. Yeah, but then Game 6 happens and it's everybody forgets. You know what I mean?
P.S. ATN Dub said your Kobe take was nasty.
It always is, but yeah, I think that's gonna help Poole. I low-key think Clay, how many shots he take? 17, 18?
I looked at the box score and they didn't really have a good shooting night. It's just like I said, when you look on Boston's box score, it's 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points. It's just because
I've never seen that. Somebody has to show me another time where teams.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
7 people on the team scored 2 points.
But see, they don't. Boston don't take advantage of the size they have. I don't know. I'm not worried about Kevin Looney. All right.
Yeah, me either.
He can rebound all he wants, but if Al Horford is aggressive in the paint and goes right at Looney, he's going to be in foul trouble. First quarter, third quarter, second half, he'll probably be at 4 or 5 fouls going into the fourth.
You saying that, but I don't know if Al Horford is that guy in the sense I'm gonna get in the block and go at you, boom, boom. I don't know if he's doing that anymore. You know what I mean? Not to say he can't. Yeah, not to say he can't, but
I don't think he needs to do that. I just think they need to do what they've done in other games in the playoffs.
I don't think that's how Boston is running things. I don't think they're saying Al Horford, hey, let's get this mismatch. Al Horford go. I don't think they're doing that. I'm not saying Al Horford can't. I don't want to get that confused. I think he can. I just don't think they're going to. Maybe
I would stay small. I
just wish Robert Williams had an offensive bag. If Robert Williams had an offensive bag of good 8-10 feet out, nice little midi, Boston would be terrifying.
Well, honestly, all Robert Williams needs to do is be healthy. Right now, he's not. Game 2 was the worst we've seen him. So
I don't think we need that from him. I think we need him back to the basket, dunking on people's head, lobs, cutting back doors. That's what we need Rob for. We don't need him to.
It wouldn't hurt. But
it wouldn't hurt, but
I still think they can get it done though.
They can. They just got to get him right. These next 2 days, he don't need to do nothing. Just maybe some light jogging just to get his heart rate going. He needs to get right because without him, this is gonna be a problem.
I disagree. I still think they can win without him. They have to the others have to play better.
Well,
they cannot. You cannot have
saying.
Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, and Al Horford combined for a whopping 6 points. You're not finna win. You're not winning.
Only knocked down 2 shots.
Because he's probably looking for the best option. Maybe that wasn't the best play, even though he had size over him, Roddy. Sometimes just because you got size over a game don't mean that's the best shot to take. You got to get into position and run that offense.
Al just need to keep taking advantage of the mismatches. Yeah. They leave him wide open a lot of times. He need to take advantage of that. Shoot them threes.
Yeah, I expect Boston. That's what I expect Boston to come out. I think Boston going to come out and they're going to shoot well in game 3. And we probably going to see another close game. But I got Boston pulling game 3 out.
Stephen A. finally said some real ass shit the other night. He was just like, if we know anything about these playoffs, teams like this, Boston will respond game 3. and then they won't do the same game 4. And by the time we look up, it will be a 2-2 series going
Game
back
7.
to Golden State. Yeah, it's gonna be a best of 3 series. Like everybody has this great comeback game from a loss and look like they undefeatable. And guess what? Game 4, drop an egg. You feel me? So like, we'll see.
But that's what I said in the beginning of this. We done seen this from Boston in this playoffs, and that's why I said if it goes Game 7, I'm worried for Golden State because Boston freshly like new right here in this season. Boston has been to 2 Game 7. So
I'm saying like I've said Warriors in 7, but if it does go 7, I'm stupid nervous for Golden State.
Shout out to Steph Curry's defense last night. That's what Sim wanted to talk about how well.
Oh, and then Sims mentioned Clay needing to hit threes. Yeah, cool. Tell him to stop taking dribble pull-ups off one leg.
He says Steph is a different.
Like, tell him to stop shooting that.
Steph is a decent defender now. And
if I'm a Warriors fan, I'm worried.
Oh yeah,
I'm worried.
Yeah.
I'm really worried.
Like, you guys one leg mid-range pull-ups, bro. Like, that's not you, bro. Like,
do you guys see a possibility of Boston sweeping in Boston?
I can see a possibility, but we haven't. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be real. We haven't been that good at home in the playoffs, so I definitely can see the Warriors, like BooWop said, it being a 2-2 going back to Golden State.
Yeah, I do think Boston win Game 3 though. I don't think they're gonna.
I think they come back.
I don't think they're gonna follow up this 25-point lead in the third to then lose Game 3.
If they win Game 4 though, Golden State should be very nervous.
Yeah, if they go up 3-1, then yeah.
If they go 3, if they go up 3-1.
3-1, it's just one more game in Boston.
Like, it might be Boston at 6, and I don't want to say that, but
that's what I said. It's Boston 6-7, but it's either which way. But yeah, somebody says Steph is a big Taz says Steph is a decent defender now. Okay.
He's always been decent. Like when you say decent, like I think of Steph as a guy that's just limited defensively because he's small in nature, but he always played defense.
I mean,
like, he's never not played.
He is a solid defender for his size.
Yeah.
Like there was a possession, I don't know who it was against. I think it was
too worrisome.
But he's always. I mean, he led the league in steals. So even if he's not a good lockdown defender, he's a smart defender.
Mm-hmm.
He's active.
He's active, definitely. I'm not too worried. Simply we lose Game 3 because, like I said, I'm with Boo. I have the splits either way. But if we lose Game 4, then it's like, all right.
Yeah, then it's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't see, but like realistically, I can't see Boston going to Boston and losing 2 straight. Like if that happens, that would be wild.
We haven't lost 2 straight at home, I don't think.
No,
I
think it for sure at least splits, but
it's just hard for me to see somebody winning both.
I have never heard
on the road or
somebody
at
getting
home
better in defense as they got older, like in their 30s to 40, like in there. Okay, but let's move on. We got the open discussion. So, does anybody have a topic that they want to talk about and discuss? 15 minutes.
ATN, tell everybody why Wilt's ahead of Kobe.
We're not doing this.
You guys straight to the point.
We're not doing this, baby.
That's fine.
Gbaby with the nasty.
Definitely got defense.
I mean,
that's not even me. That's ATN's.
I literally cleared it up. I literally talked about it before the show started.
With the nastiness.
I think Mr.
You
NBA
wanted to see it come out. You don't mind it.
I was just saying Quinn Snyder stepped down.
I had that on the doc.
Yeah. Quinn Snyder stepped down?
Yeah, he stepped down, and they're looking at to replace him with Terry Stotts.
He said, "This shit ain't working. I'm out of here, man."
He said, "No." He went in the locker room after the playoffs, and Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
I didn't see that.
Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert was arguing for the 300th time.
And they tried to extend him.
He said,
they did try to extend him, and he was like, I think he just realized, hey, I can't play with a shooting guard who's not top 5 in this position. He got to the locker room.
Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert was yelling at each other for like the 300 and something time, and he was like, "Nah, I'm done with this. They're a bunch of kids. I'm out of here, bro."
I mean, I think they need to blow it up, but I thought he was gonna keep him. I did say that he need to go in a new direction, but I didn't think he was gonna leave.
Quinn said, "You blow it up, blow me up with him."
Hey, shout out to Quinn though. He sees the writing on the wall. A lot of coaches don't. They wait to get fired.
Does he get another job though somewhere this year?
I don't know
As an
about this
assistant,
year.
not a
this year.
head.
As an assistant.
As an
Not
assistant,
even.
not a head coach.
That's a down. That's a bad look and a bad move.
Yeah, if I were him, I'd probably just sit out. For
I
like
just
a
sit out of
year
here. I'm not
and
going
wait
to
I
sit on
mean,
nobody
I
as
I don't think
sideline.
he.
What
I
other
mean, you
places
say
they
that,
could
but
do?
I'm sorry, Mr. MB, go ahead.
No, I was saying, what other teams need a head coach now? I'm sure he'd be useful somewhere.
He's asking like, what other team needs a head coach?
Charlotte, but
that's what I'm saying. Like,
But Mike D'Antoni is talking to Charlotte right now.
if I'm
him,
I would wait a year.
I'd probably wait
because he just got on the job market again. So teams that probably would have want you to probably sign people at this point. So you need to just wait it out for a year. Pretty sure somebody gonna get fired like they do every year, and that might be the job for you.
Or Philly gonna fire Doc Rivers in the All-Star break.
He's not even. Nah, Doc Rivers will.
They have to be losing bad.
I think they're giving him. I think they'll give Doc one more year. I think they're gonna give like Harden and Embiid like one full season together.
Listen, we might have to talk about Harden because that might have to be addressed. Like my eyes is on him next year. Like,
yeah,
let me look at you because I need to. I don't want him to keep getting slandered, and I'm still going to like dislike him for what he did with Houston, then to Nets, then to Philly. But as a player, I do want to see him rebound and take Philly far, and then lose in the Western Conference Finals to Boston.
I think Philly ended up in the same spot they did this year because they still don't have a bench. They don't have no help. I mean, unless you count.
And the help they did have, they shipped off.
Yeah, so I want Doc out of here. I mean, I'm pretty sure James Harden want Doc out of there too.
Unless you try to trade for Tobias Harris, try to get some more shooters, but
yeah, I think that's a move they're gonna have to make.
I think that's definitely
they're gonna have to make.
They're gonna have to.
They have to because of his contract. That's what really. Oh my god.
Yeah, and like you can get some solid pieces for that with that contract, but problem is who's gonna want
him though?
Yeah,
who want him though? Like he's a max player. Who wants?
Hey, the Kings seem like a dumping spot.
Chill out.
Go get Sabonis. You know what? This is my advocation for Sabonis. Get Sabonis on a championship contender, please. Please get this.
I would say get Fox, but then Fox, they have.
I was gonna say, wait, Sabonis with Embiid?
Yeah, I wouldn't get
Sabonis. Because Sabonis provides spacing.
A three-team trade. You need a 3-team trade with the Kings.
Because I don't think you can trade them straight up.
And the Lakers, and you get Westbrook and Philly.
Ew, back with Harden? You just want to sabotage the team. That's what you just want to do. You just want to sabotage the team.
Oh man.
Hey, I will keep it a buck though. If it was Russ instead of Harden, Philly might be a problem. I don't know. I'm just.
Well, Philly could still be a problem with Harden because Harden brings a little bit more scoring outside.
But I trust Russ.
But I mean, how
play a full season. I trust Russ durability.
No, that's 100.
And
unless he's going against Patrick Beverly.
You're right about that. But also, I trust Russ to let Embiid be Embiid more than I trust Harden to. Because Harden is still, I don't care what age is, Harden is still going to be up there, dribble, tween, step back, run the shot clock out. Russ ain't going to do that. And unfortunately,
he's just gonna come down, look through the side of his eye, and B gonna be here. He gonna.
Well, unfortunately, Gbaby, the only way that trade works is if they package Harrison Barnes with Sabonis for Tobias Harris.
Harrison Barnes is a great little piece.
At least contractually, that's the only way that works.
Yeah, I mean, I would take Harrison Barnes, but I don't see why they would get Sabonis because then on the floor.
Why would
Maxey,
Sacramento
Harden,
would be retarded as shit if they did
do that trade too? But you have Maxey, Harden, right? Harrison Barnes, Sabonis and Embiid.
That's I'm telling you,
that's not much floor spacing. I don't see.
I ain't in love with
Harrison Barnes can
Embiid
shoot,
and he's a solid
DeMonte can shoot.
So now we turn now.
They're not shooters, but
it's the LB effect, right? We turn players that's not in that position into what we want them to
makes
be.
I'm saying they can space the floor. I'm not saying they're like knock down 3-point
But
shooters,
where's his strengths? Where's his strengths? It's not about Sabonis spacing the floor. If you get Sabonis in the trade, that's why I said I wouldn't trade for Sabonis. I'll go after De'Aaron Fox. but then that would hurt Maxey because if you get Sabonis has to be Sabonis to affect that team. If you turn him into a knockdown shooter, he isn't going to affect that team. He isn't that already. He isn't a knockdown shooter, so now you're putting him in a role where he ain't comfortable and he has to do something that he's not comfortable with. He's a guy that gets to the paint and occasionally shoots threes. That's what he does. Now you're going to turn him into a three.
No. I don't see. I don't even want to turn him into that. I want him to be the same. But here's my question to you: who do you think is better, Tobias or DeMontis?
Sabonis.
Yeah, so I think if Sabonis can be his same dude, but much better. Well, I won't say much.
No, because then what would we say if Tobias Harris goes to a system that utilizes him different and then he start averaging 25 points a year? They had the 25 points.
I think Tobias Harris has only been good with Doc Rivers as his coach.
Wow.
Well, you don't know that, because he like what? Because
on the Clippers with Doc, he was good. Doc left, he wasn't. He was whatever. Then he went back with Philly with Doc, and then he was good again.
He was solid in Detroit when they traded for him.
So I'm saying, like his system, like he could fit somewhere else in a better system that fits his game to do, like for him to do what's comfortable for him to score the basket.
I still think he's letting Philly down because he could be playing better than what he is, though.
Yeah, but he's not. What role has he been asked to play all this time he's been there? Switched up. Like
even if I put him as a number one option and I featured him, I might still not make the playoffs.
I mean,
he was the number one option when
statistically, yeah. But
the Clippers before they got Kawhi and PG, he was the number one option there.
Yeah, he was the number one option. They had a bunch of role players around him, and guess what? They was going to be eighth seed and out the playoffs. Like I'm talking about, you can't. I'm telling you, you can't build a team around a guy like that. You're not going to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's all I'm saying.
100%.
You send him to the Magic, but who you going to get from there, Bobo? But then it's like,
Bobo is garbage.
Yeah, I just don't know if you you should pair a big man with Joel.
Me neither. I don't agree with that either.
I think and it's like you can't even get a point guard. You need a small forward.
You need a
wing.
Sam, I'm not trying to change his role. I just think he'd be better than Tobias.
I would like a guy like maybe Siakam
but that's what I'm saying.
Embiid.
He's better than a guy like Tobias. Well, if you put him in Tobias' role, he isn't the player that he would be on any other team that utilizes him for his skills. That's what me and Simple say.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they contracted similar. Siakam and Tobias Harris.
That's who I would try to get, a guy like that, like the play. If I was getting a big, I'm just saying like a guy like that,
like Siakam.
Yeah, because Siakam is like, yeah, maybe because he already stretches the floor.
That's what I'm saying.
He already stretches the floor, so it's like he's not doing nothing.
Table like you too, Gbaby. You talking about some Siakam, third team All NBA.
I don't think he's 13.
22-85. 22-85.
I thought you could have put some other people on that team. But I didn't even care about Siakam like that. It was really Cat. I think Wiggins could have made 13 over him.
Over Pascal Siakam.
Yes. I think so. Because how is Wiggins an all-star starter, but he's not a third team All NBA? I think he's at a better team.
Golden State bought all the phones in the world and pressed Andrew Wiggins. Like that's why he's a starter.
Hey guy, if you put Andrew Wiggins for your vote, I'll give you $100.
New phone, ain't getting phone. Like,
exactly.
I forgot who else I said. But
got the new Android. Got the new Android.
It was more so a Cat rant. I didn't really care about Siakam. I was like, I don't know why he's there. I was like, I don't know why he's there, but I was like, whatever. I don't care. Like,
that's baby KG numbers. Like 22-8, a big give you 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 22 points. I think he shot like 47% from the field. Like he had a great year.
Though? Baby KG though. That's
baby KG. Yeah. Baby KG.
I mean, I don't hate. Maybe I'm just not. I just don't care for Siakam like that, like everybody else do. But
I'm not like Jimmy.
I'm not trying to take him away. I just didn't think.
That would be nice because Jimmy and Embiid is best friends. But why would the Heat then trade him? Like, all right, yeah, we're gonna send you back to Philly.
The Heat not doing that dumb shit.
No, they need him. Who are they getting for him?
The Heat would. The Heat would. The Heat would get Embiid. The Heat would get Embiid before the Sixers would get Jimmy.
Exactly.
Yep.
Well,
Jimmy not going back to play for that organization. Did you not watch his interview?
Yeah, he hates that.
We're not going back to play back for that organization. I keep telling y'all guys, y'all keep blaming Ben. No, it's something in Philly water. I used to be a Philly fan. Used to be a Sixers fan. I ain't no more. All right,
He'll go to Chicago.
I wasn't a basketball fan
again
after that
right
for
now.
years
Currently
until I found my new home, and I found this guy. You know, but nah, something in Philly water, bro. Like Miami being here saying something in the water. Nah, something in Philly water. They don't treat their players.
Oh, he's saying for 13.
They do things. They do things. Oh, they do things. And they just make it look like it's the player that does it. And when
Jimmy was hurt too much to be on any realistic team.
I mean, how many games did he miss though? Because like KD still got a second team nod, even though he missed a lot of games.
He missed like 20-something games.
But KD was like special though, like MVP. It's like that's why.
I mean, I get
Jimmy
you.
was just Jimmy.
That's why I was asking how many games did Jimmy miss? But I mean, it's cool. Like Siakam, hey, shout out to you, my guy. But yeah. I would have given it to other people first before I gave it to Siakam. But
I mean,
that's because you like other people more. That don't mean you.
I said Jimmy. I don't even care for. Wait. Pause. I be trolling now because I'm an honorary Warriors fan right now. But I don't even care for Wiggins like that. I don't even care for. Yeah, I'm on the bandwagon.
Trent not here. Sorry. What did he say?
Yeah, I'm on the bandwagon because I have more.
That's the nicest way of saying I'm on the bandwagon.
It's easy to be on the bandwagon when your team is gentleman swept.
I'm on the
gentleman
invited to the pool.
He's
party.
on that wagon because
you're not invited to the
Nuggets.
pool party. He left you in the front yard.
Because if we would
so he can say, well, we lost. No.
Because if we would have lost to the Suns,
100%.
I still would have been saying, let's go.
He used it before. He used it for the Nuggets before they lost to LeBron. But then when I said KD lost to the Warriors, and so what? He lost other years too. Okay, who did?
I didn't even say that.
Who did? Yes, you did. I got it on tape.
I said he lost to the team that blew a 3-1 lead.
No, you
He's
said
got you at 4K, Gbaby.
He lost to LeBron. That's what you said about. Then I was like,
because we were talking about that year. I was like, we were talking about the bubble. I was like, yeah, we lost to LeBron. Understandable.
Same logic.
No. Because in the bubble year.
And you was like, oh, he also lost to other people as you
because remember
when you was ducking me?
No, because in the bubble, all right, we were talking about. I was like, we lost to LeBron that year. That's understandable. Like it's understandable. We lost to LeBron in the Western Conference Finals.
I'm gonna find the clip and post it on YouTube.
It's understandable.
That's
not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous. But let's get on. Let's get on with the show. Hey, BooWop, what time is it?
It's 11:30. That's wrong too, ain't it?
I was gonna say it's 12:30. I'm like, what?
Yes, it is. Man. That is wrong, my boy. Oh man, Gbaby, what time is it?
It's time for Safer Out.
That's what time is it?
Yeah,
what are we doing today?
Richard Seymour.
Sorry, Mr. NBA. You missed the NFL today. We got Richard Seymour.
ATN is around the National Football League.
Around the National Football League. All right. So we got Richard Seymour. He was drafted by the New England Patriots in the first round, 6th overall in 2001. He was inducted into the Real Hall of Fame in 2022, this year. All right. Fire. His career, 164 games. He had 57.5 sacks, 326 solo tackles, and four forced fumbles. He went to the Pro Bowl 8 times. 7 times. Three-time All-Pro, 3-time Super Bowl champ, Hall of Fame All 2000s team. He's tied for the most sacks in career. Patriots records held by him. Records through the 2008 season of Richard's finals. Most fumbles yards received. Most fumble yards returned. Most fumble yards returned again in 2004. Oh, he did it twice in 2004. He did it against Buffalo, but they only in the other team. Oh, it was twice against Buffalo, I think, in that first game. What the hell? And then his longest fumble return. All right. I had some more stuff over here about Richard, if y'all wanted to know. I got like his best games, if y'all wanted to know, but we'll get there. So what are you guys' thoughts on Richard Seymour being in the Hall of Fame?
Sounds familiar. Didn't he play
what? I'm sorry, Mr. NBA?
I said, didn't he play like 4 positions? Right defensive end, left.
Yeah, he was a defensive end.
But he played D tackle mainly in Oakland.
No, he played right D end.
I was saying in Oakland.
Yeah, right D end. And yeah, he played a little lefty DT too.
Oh, in Oakland, it shows here left D tackle, but
Yeah, but if the first year he got to Oakland, he played LD, and then
LDE,
New
and then
England he played the right defensive end.
Yeah, he was mainly and he just played DT a little bit.
Yeah, his whole time in New England he played right defensive end.
I gotta say, out of all the safer outs that we done, this motherfucker is severely a Hall of Famer. Like severely. I don't even know what we doing.
He said, "I don't even know what we doing."
Like this dude is. I didn't even know he was this good, bro.
I didn't know he was this good either. Like I knew he was.
That's
like,
why I
nice.
picked him.
Like,
but I didn't know
he was great
good.
though. I didn't know he was this good.
I remember.
I didn't even know he was in the Hall of Fame.
Shout out to the views right now. You guys are sticking with us to this point.
Yeah, he's a 3-time Super Bowl champion, I think, right?
Yeah, 3-time Super Bowl champ.
Yeah,
3-time All Pro. That means
were they all with
best
New England?
Yeah, all the Super Bowl rings. Yeah,
with New England.
Yeah, he lost. The only one he lost was the year they went undefeated and then lost to the Giants. That's the only one he lost.
Wait a minute. I know I'm tripping.
You might be.
Hold on.
What you tripping about?
Oh, never mind. He finished second in Depot 1 year behind Ray Lewis.
Yeah. In 2003.
Yeah, but he was still 4 straight All Pros, but 3 of them were first teams.
Dang.
Yeah, three straight lets me know that you was the best in your position.
Yeah,
for 3 years straight.
Yeah, he was All Pro twice, first team, 1 second team.
3 times first team.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5 straight Pro Bowls. Yeah, even though it's more of a popularity thing now than it was before, but
not really.
For me, yeah, there's times where people make Pro Bowls. I'm like, all right, bro.
No, you talking about all Pro Bowls and all Pro is like all NBA.
Oh yeah. No, I said 5 straight Pro Bowls, and I was like, why? Even though it's more of
yeah. Okay, yeah, Pro Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, but all pros, yeah, that's what I look at. So all pros is.
But you do need to be good to be popular.
All right, 2004, he didn't even play in the Super Bowl, so he got 2 rings.
Which way?
Oh, he didn't play that year?
Yeah, 2004, he didn't play.
So
that's tough. Did he get hurt?
He got an A for the project.
He sure enough did. He got hurt in the first game of the playoffs.
Yeah, but he played 15. Tough. I give you credit if you played most. He played most of the season.
Yeah.
He played the whole season.
I'm Troyland over here. I'm Troyland.
Surely.
Professor Troy.
He wasn't even bad. He wasn't even bad when he got to Oakland too. 4 sacks, 5.5, 6. He had his
made an All Pro team. That's him.
Yeah, in 2011.
The question is if he does he deserve to be in or out of the Hall of Fame?
2016, he had 12 quarterback hits.
I think he should be safe.
9 tackles for loss. That's
safe. Yeah, safe for out.
2008, he had 17 quarterback hits with 11 tackles for loss. In 2010, he had 13 quarterback hits with 10 tackles for loss.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in. Like I said, I knew he was nice, but I wanted to look and see what he did, and he actually it's a lot better than I thought it was, especially for a DT. So, or DN.
That's right, Simp. I'm just trolling.
Trolling you.
All right, y'all ready to vote? I think this was an easy one. No debate here.
Yep.
All right, ATN, safe out.
Safe.
Gbaby.
Safe.
BooWop. Safe. Mr. NBA.
Safe.
All right, I'm going out.
Where you going, Troy? Take it with you.
Nah, I go safe. All right. All right, let's get to this PvP. All right, this PvP for you guys in the chat. Thank you for sticking around. It's a little different. So normally we do players versus players, but this one is a TVT. All right, it's team versus team. So I picked 2 teams for 2 different years. They won the Super Bowl. I'm going to do these more often. With different teams that lost, teams that won. Blah, we'll mix them up. All right.
Gbaby, look, man, it's about to be gross.
So the teams are the 2010 Saints and the 2000 versus the 2014 Seahawks. All right. So I have some categories here for you guys. I'm just going to run them off.
For those in the chat, it's the years they won the Super Bowl, not the years they lost.
Mm-hmm. Years they won
Saints
the Super Bowl.
only the Saints only win the one Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know. But
he just wanted to clarify.
No, I'm talking about the year
Yeah.
after when they lost to that Beastquake and all.
That context, man. That narrative. That narrative.
All right.
We know you know.
So the order is ATN, Gbaby, BooWop, Mr. NBA. ATN, Gbaby, BooWop, Mr. NBA, so Mr. ATN. All right. So I'm gonna run off some categories, and then after you guys can debate it. All right. So you gotta choose either the Saints or the Seahawks. Y'all know the years already. All right. So the first category is offense collectively. Offense, ATN. Saints or the
Saints.
Seahawks? BG baby.
Saints.
BooWop.
Saints.
Mr. ATN. NBA. Saints. Defense. I'm fucking up right now.
Defense, Seahawks.
G baby.
Seahawks. I'm sorry.
Seahawks.
Best offensive player. Who had the best offensive player?
Saints.
Saints. Sorry. Multitasking.
Saints.
Yeah, Saints.
Best defensive player.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Who had the better coach?
Oh man.
Pete Carroll.
Or Pete Carroll, Sean Payton.
Or
Man.
Sean. The something gate Payton.
And we're talking about the time, right?
my
Bounty Gate.
No, my B.
I'm
Sean
gonna
blame
say,
the Patriots. Payton.
I'm gonna say Pete Carroll.
Give me Sean Payton. Stop playing me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Sean Payton.
I'm hard to go Pete. I'm gonna go Pete Carroll.
All right, special teams. Who had the better special teams?
I'm gonna say Seahawks.
Come on, give me the Saints. Stop playing.
We know what Gbaby going.
Yeah, Gbaby only voted for the Seahawks twice. Thank you, Big Taz, for playing along.
I think
I'm gonna say
returning punts first, man.
Seahawks. Yeah, they had Percy Harvin. I'm gonna say Seahawks.
Yeah, I think they have
And Reggie Bush.
Percy Harvin.
Okay.
2010 Saints, and then 2014 Seahawks there. And then what you say, Mr. NBA?
Seahawks.
Who a loner? One is the loneliest number. Best special team player.
I'm gonna say Seahawks. I'm gonna say
Give me the
Seahawks.
Saints.
One
Seahawks.
is the loneliest number. Who had the swagger?
Seahawks. He answered that so demoralizing.
Nah, because
He accepted defeat on that one.
Somebody call him. Who got that? Who put that gun to Gbaby head? All right, I see. Hey, Seahawks, man.
Yeah, Seahawks.
Toughness.
Come on, Seahawks.
Ah,
Come on, Gbaby. All right.
Hey, I think y'all sleep on that. Man.
You can accept defeat again. It's fine.
Who that?
Pick your head up. You all good? Just speak from your heart,
That's right. Speak from your heart. You heard Mr. NBA. Speak from your heart.
You know what? I'm going with the Saints.
Wow.
Why did y'all say speak from your heart? Why did y'all tell Gbaby?
I didn't say nothing.
Y'all know
I
what he
didn't
was gonna
say
say.
nothing.
At the end of the day, I want him to be true to himself.
The last two categories is what matters. What I want.
No doubt. Seahawks, man.
Yeah, Seahawks.
All right. Who would you rather play?
Oh.
Who would I rather play?
The 2010 Saints or the 2014 Seahawks?
Can we have a team?
No.
Oh my
You
god!
got a team. You just it's a choice. Do you want to play the Saints? Or you want to play the Seahawks?
I don't know who's on my team. No, you don't.
I need to know who I match up with, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this. I would rather play the Saints. That's tough though.
Disrespectful.
I'm sorry, you baby. I'm gotta go with the Saints.
We gonna talk about it right now.
You got who you rather play Seahawks, you baby?
Nah. Oh,
To
me?
be
Bro,
honest,
G baby, go.
to be honest,
Yeah,
I'd
there you
rather
go.
play the Seahawks, and I'm gonna explain why later.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
BooWop.
I'd rather play them Saints.
Yeah, I rather play the Saints.
All right, who wins? 2010 Saints or the 2014 Seahawks?
Head to head.
I'm gonna say the Seahawks.
The Saints, and I'll explain that why later too.
One is the loneliest number.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks, man.
Yeah, Seattle.
Oh man, all right, you guys can discuss.
So,
I mean, I
this
think we
is
gotta give the
why-
floor to G baby. Go ahead.
This
G.
Yeah,
is
let-
why
Get
I
your
would
nasty
rather.
agenda off.
No. I'm gonna tell y'all why. This is because y'all said like, "Hey, look, just think like who would we rather play?" Right. So I'm assuming, right, that the team I'm going to use has a good defense as well. I would much rather play the Seahawks because their offense, if y'all remember, yeah, they got Marshawn Lynch, cool. Golden Tate, Doug Baldwin,
Thank you, Tess.
Zach
I don't know
Miller,
if that's meant for
Jermaine
me.
Curse, Sidney Rice. I ain't nobody worried about them.
Just so you know, it's
But
17
Drew
to 27.
Brees on the other
Seahawks.
side with Jeremy Shockey and the young Jimmy Graham and Marcus Colston and Lance Moore.
You talking about Jeremy
Jeffrey
Shockey, the
Henderson,
guy that was
Robert Mitchell?
mad he won a title?
They had I mean,
That worries me. That
their
worries
offense-
me.
Okay. Go ahead, GB. I'll let you get it off.
No. I'm just saying, like this Seahawks offense that year was 17th. The Saints offense was number one. I don't want to see that offense. I'd rather see Russell Wilson and a young Russell Wilson in that 17 offense because the defenses too. Let me tell you about the defenses. Yes, Legion of Boom. We know they had the names and stuff. Cool. Y'all need to remember they had Darren Sharper and Roman Harper as your secondaries. They had Malcolm Jenkins in his prime. Remember, he was a safety the last couple of years. He was a corner when he was playing in New Orleans. He was a corner, and you had Tracy Porter on the other side. As far as that, Jonathan Vilma, Will Smith, rest in peace. What was the other boy? Scott Fujita. Like, come on, y'all. Like, that defense was still top notch. It wasn't Legion of Boom, but it was a good one. It was a real good one. It was a I think they were top 10. Let me look at it. 14. I apologize. 14.
There you go.
14. They weren't top 10. But like, I'm sorry. I would obviously I think the gap between Legion of Boom and the Saints defense is smaller than the gap between that Drew Brees offense and that Russell Wilson offense. So that's why I would rather play the Seahawks because I think I can get more stops on the Seahawks than I can on the Saints.
But
And
what
I
if
think both defenses are good.
you do know what the Seahawks did to Peyton Manning and that great Denver offense, right?
Wasn't the Broncos that year the best offense in the league? Historically
Maybe
good?
ever.
I think they were like a historically good offense. And they
Yeah,
beat them like 40, was it 43-8?
They smacked the shit out of them.
Like it wasn't even like that defense was. I'm a defense guy, especially in football. Like I think defense,
I get you.
there's no way I'm trying to play the Legion of Boom in their prime.
I wouldn't do that.
That's what I'm saying. You got
Way.
you can't
Like
convince
I understand,
me
like
that
the Saints, they were like Drew Brees is, that was like Drew Brees at his peak, his prime.
Yeah.
But man, and the Seahawks offense wasn't bad. They weren't bad.
They were very mid. They was very.
I'm saying right here,
yes,
they averaged
were.
like 20,
Yeah.
26
Bruh,
points a
bruh,
game.
Bruh.
They were. I'm saying they were ranked eighth out of
No, they
32.
weren't. I'm looking at it right now.
I'm looking at 2013, the year we're talking about the year that they won the Super Bowl,
right? Yeah, the year they won the
2013,
Super Bowl.
2014.
Yeah, they were. I just saw it. Oh wait, hold on. Give me a second.
He said, "No, that does not look like what I just saw."
I would rather play
Because
The Saints
2014 was
just
the year they
because-
lost to the Patriots,
Yeah, it's the year they won.
which was 2013.
Right.
2013, 2014.
Okay, I apologize. I looked at
Yeah,
past.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
I apologize.
Gbaby.
I like okay. I'll walk it back. I apologize. They were ranked 8 overall.
They were
but it
8.
was
They were
passing
averaging
where they
26,
were.
and then they're
Yeah,
number
because
one ranked defense.
Marshawn Lynch had like 1,200 or something like that. So, look, I hear y'all. Like, I know what they did to Payne Manning.
Sound like somebody stuck.
No. I know what they did to Payne Manning. I know exactly what they did to Payne Manning in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? One of
Big Taz in here, man.
one
Shout out
of
Big
Payne
Taz.
Manning's
The real
Payne Manning's
supporter
Super
right
Bowl
here.
losses. Y'all know what the other one was? Drew Brees in that defense. So for me, I'm looking at like Drew Brees in 09 ain't getting shut down to no 6 points, bro. I'm sorry. There's no way you can convince me he is. So all
He
the
ain't got to get
turnovers,
shut down to 6.
huh?
He might get 12. This is one of the greatest defenses that we've ever seen in like
ever.
I think was that not what did Drew Brees have that year? Did he not have 5K that year?
It's still one of the best offenses we've seen of all time. Like
That's our ATM fact check it.
it's not a top 5. The
Taz
Seahawks
telling
is
the
a top 5 defense of all time.
Boom!
I hear y'all. Like, hey, but I don't think their offense would do much.
You just
against
put the Legion in front of that,
And
and that's what it is.
And what that Super Bowl against Peyton Manning and the Seahawks showed us that defense in football wins. Like
Yeah, I feel you, but that's why I
Cam
said
Newton.
like yes, even
Look at
though
Cam
the
Newton.
gap in the defense, like it's a big gap. I think the offensive gap and the disparity is much bigger.
I really
But
don't.
listen,
though.
listen.
I don't think the defense gap is that much bigger to where
It
the
is,
offense,
though.
It
the
is.
offense
It
ain't finna.
is.
I don't think Russell Wilson in that offense.
But
We're going
like,
to
if
do
you
more against our
how many
defense
points
than
were
Drew
the
Brees.
Saints averaging that season? Did you say like 32? It's like 32 a game, 31.
Sure, I didn't see that.
The Seahawks were averaging 26. They were 8th in the league.
But-
So
but-
the gap, if the Saints, I'm assuming they're the number 1 offense in the league that season. So the Saints were number 1, the Seahawks were number 8. Then the Legion of Boom was top, the greatest. They were for sure the best defense that season.
We're gonna do this right here. We're gonna look at the Saints offense
And the Saints defense, I don't even know if the Saints defense
we're
was
talking
probably
09
not
and
even.
2013 because we're going 09 and I want to see what the Saints offense.
No, that's what you're supposed to be going off of. You're supposed to be going 2010.
What was the
and
Saints defense
2014,
that year? Like,
29,
was it even
09,
top
10, and
50%?
13, 14.
Yeah, I think I just said
It doesn't
was
matter
like-
how the
it was
offense
like
was in
12
2014. The
or
Seahawks
14,
won
something like
the
that.
championship in there.
Bro, like I'm telling you, that defense, though,
Uh-oh.
like, even though it's BS to me, and I'm not gonna get too much into it, why do you think Bounty Gate was a thing? Like that defense.
Because they was intentionally trying to hurt
You had
people,
Roman
Gbaby.
Harper and Darren Sharper on the same team, bro.
They were literally intentionally trying to hurt people though. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
That's
saying? Like they was like seeking out players that had
You don't know
injuries.
Taz.
Like they were being gross. That's why it wasn't because they was like this fierce defense or anything like that.
Yeah.
They was a solid defense. And
They were
I would
like
say
above, maybe above
Yeah.
average.
they was above average. They was a very good defense for the most part, top 10ish. Almost top 5, whatever.
They
Like,
weren't historic or great.
no.
I'm not saying it was historically great,
But I'm
our
saying I don't think.
Okay, so the only
what I
thing
disagree with
historically
is the
great-
gap between their defenses isn't smaller than their gap between.
I'm
offenses.
not. No, I think it is because you're looking at the rankings. Cool, like I get
Not
in
even the
2013
rankings.
No, but look. In 2013, Seahawks were ranked 8. In 2009, Saints and them were ranked 1. But yeah, so you see, they were 1 and they were 8. That's technically not far off. You look at it top to bottom. Drew Brees, Marcus Colston, Jeremy Shockey, they had Reggie Bush and Pierre Thomas at the time. Like, and then you look at what the Seahawks had.
Do you
Marshawn
think-
Lynch.
Okay.
And Russell Wilson wasn't the
Gbaby,
Russell
Gbaby,
Wilson we know
Gbaby,
now.
do you think-
Russell
do you
Wilson
think-
was a manager, was
Do
a
you,
game
do you
manager.
think? Do you think
Jimmy
the
G
Saints'
level.
offense was better in 2013 than it was in 2009?
Let me just look at it because I started typing, but then I stopped.
Let me ask you this: who had a better offense? Who had a better offense than the Denver Broncos in 2013, or the Saints in 2009? Who had a better offense?
The Broncos. most
The
yards.
Broncos,
I get you.
Right.
I get you. And I understand. Well, look what they did that year
to a
the
historically
number
great
one,
offense.
Yeah, to an historically great offense. I'm not even saying it won't be a low scoring game. I'm like, I can get with y'all on that. I'm not saying the Saints offense is gonna come in and go crazy. Like, I'm not even saying that. But I don't think the Seahawks offense is gonna do nothing against our defense. That's what I'm saying.
Do nothing.
Wow.
I think why?
Yeah.
Because I think I think that defense
was better than Denver's defense. Denver had you think Denver?
That year their defense wasn't all that. Their defense was okay. But even then, even in the Super Bowl, what did Russell Wilson really do? What did Russell Wilson really do?
Right, he couldn't move the ball against that defense that much either. They had short fields and shit. That's what they took advantage of, turning the ball over and getting short fields.
Yeah.
Okay, so even if y'all want to say the Seahawks can still win the game, like, okay, whatever, cool. But I think that that offense is much better than the Seahawks that year, and I think that gap is bigger than the defensive gap.
That's
to be honest.
Well, so the reason I asked you that question about the offenses comparing the Saints offense in 2013, 2009 was because I'm pretty sure the Seahawks beat them in 2009 or 2013 in like the wild card.
Because Marcus Colston did that stupid forward pass. I'll never forget that.
No.
I'm remembering the game. I remember that game.
Yeah, I know you remember the game in an excuse.
Oh no, it's not an excuse. We lost. No, it's not an excuse. We lost. No.
Is that
we
Gbaby
lost.
agenda?
We did not play good that whole game. We lost.
I don't remember the game,
but I remember that because we had a chance to at least make something in that last drive, and Marcus Colston was out of bounds. He ran the other way and threw it forward. That's why I remember that game. But we lost regardless, because I think we lost to them in the regular season also. We might have that one. I don't remember, but because I know I didn't want to play them that year. I didn't. Yeah. So I remember that. No, we lost. We lost regardless. Like, no question.
The gap, even if you want to say there's a gap between these two teams offensively, we're cool with that. What we're saying is that Denver had a much larger gap than what the Saints would presumably have. It didn't matter because the defense trumped everything, and it will again. Like, if that was them two teams to play out. Not to say that Drew Brees don't get smoked the same way, because it's just the reality that he's going to get most likely smoked. Like, this is not a great offense, like one of his best offensive teams ever. Like the guys that you're naming, Marcus Colston, not a Hall of Famer.
The number one offense
not a Hall of Famer.
Went to the Super Bowl test.
Reggie Bush, not a Hall of Famer. Like, these are guys that were good, but they weren't.
They were solid.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the guys that you're going to be afraid of.
Well, Russell Wilson didn't have that offense either. So, like, he had Golden Tate and Doug Baldwin.
Like, how good was really, like, you listed Jeremy Shockey. Like, how good was Jeremy Shockey?
Was Jeremy Shockey not a top tight end that year?
I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I don't know his stats. I mean, I don't know his stats.
You said they had who?
He said Jeremy Shockey. Like, I know Jeremy Shockey was nice.
Golden Tate and what?
Doug Baldwin. Bruh, come on now. Come on. Like, let's not do this.
I'm just asking.
Let's not. No, not you, Taz. Let's not do this with Golden Tate and Doug Baldwin, bro. We know. Russell Wilson and them were not the same. Russell Wilson was not Russell Wilson. He was a game manager. He was Jimmy G. Before Jimmy G got here, that's what Russell Wilson was doing.
But he was better.
But then after they went to the Super
he was still able to run.
Then Russell Wilson took off. But he was a game manager. Like,
I mean, those first couple, because it was the defense. The defense was carrying.
Yeah, and then after that, Russell Wilson took off.
Was it rookie
year? Became a top 5 quarterback.
That was his rookie year.
Yeah, so like, he was a game manager. I'm not saying Russell Wilson wasn't good, but he wasn't Drew Brees.
It was his rookie year.
Yeah, cool, but it wasn't Drew Brees. That's my point. Like it doesn't.
We're not. Nobody's gonna convince you. I would. You shouldn't be convinced that we're telling you Russell Wilson is going to beat them. We're telling you that the Seahawks will beat them. The defense and Pete Carroll will beat them.
Okay, so
what I'm saying
is I don't think Russell Wilson will make enough. Like, if the defense holds us to 10, I think our defense holds them to 7. You see what I mean? Like that's what
No,
I think they do. I think they do.
Why?
Roman Harper,
That's
Darren Sharper,
disgusting.
Jonathan Vilma, I think we hold them.
So
to
they're gonna hold.
if the Legion of
They
Boom
held the
holds the Saints
Broncos
to
to
10
8
points.
Oh shit.
Okay, so then if they hold us to 7, we hold them to 6. Like I can
This
keep
Broncos.
Yeah,
This
what is it? 2 wide receivers, 1,000 yards.
This Broncos.
Yeah, Demarius and what's the other guy?
And then
Decker,
2 more with 8.
Eric Decker. Yeah.
And then the running back.
Oh,
had a
Decker.
foul.
Yeah.
Julian Thomas.
Who was their
the
running
tight
back?
end.
Who was the running back?
Moreno.
They said right there.
Oh,
He had
Noshawn
1,000.
Moreno.
You feel me? But that don't matter here.
Okay, see Taz. Nah, what you saying, y'all? Like, I'm not discrediting the defense at all. Like, if y'all want to say the defense will hold the Saints to 7 points, okay, cool. Legion of Boom. I can see that. But don't tell me Russell Wilson's gonna come over there against our defense and score 14. Man. That's my point.
Can somebody tell me what was Denver defense in 2013?
I don't think it was a bad. Didn't they had Von Miller?
They had Von Miller.
Okay, but remember when I asked y'all what did
mean,
Russell Wilson do that game? They took advantage. I think we can get turnovers on Russell Wilson too. And
I
take
don't think
advantage
so.
of the field.
I don't think so because, like you're saying, Russell Wilson was a game manager. He was handing the ball off mostly. Like he's playing smart football at that time, game manager type football. So like you're not gonna get him to make
Marshawn.
Yeah, you're not finna get him to make daring throws.
You gonna say Reggie was better than Marshawn?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, then.
So what was?
No,
okay,
I'm just
so
my only point is I recognize Legion of Boom, all-time defense, got you. But I think our offense is that much better than their offense.
Do you
to
think,
where even if the
Legion of Boom is
defense
a top
holds us
5
to a
defense
great
ever?
what?
Would you say that Legion of Boom has a case for being a top 5 defense ever?
Yeah, I can say that off the top of my head. I can.
Can you say the Saints were a top 5 offense all time ever? Even top 10
that year?
offense
No, that year no.
Even top 10? You think they were top 10?
Ever that year? I don't think so. I'd have to look at it, but I don't think so. But that's why. Okay. So with that, would you say that Russell Wilson offense is a top 10 offense?
No. But I'm saying their defense was far better than their offense, and that's
we're
playing at the team strength.
I'm with you. Their defense was far better than their offense. The Saints' offense, I think, is far better than that 2013 offense Seattle had. So I think by natural, I think our offense would have a better chance than their offense would.
Why would y'all offense have a better chance and Denver didn't?
And Denver was historically, I think you could say
No,
that
I'm
Denver
with you.
team was a
I
top
like
10
it.
offense.
Like I get you. I saw what they did to Denver. So like, I got you.
So you think? Do you think Drew Brees and those Saints are a better offensive team than the Denver Broncos?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Because again, how many points did they score? 6. Even if you want to say the Saints scored 6 or 8, whatever it was. Even if you want to say the Saints just scored 6.
You think the Seahawks are only scoring 3?
16.
So if the Saints
I think if the Saints scored 16, I don't think Russell Wilson gets more than 14.
So you just said the Saints
because I think the Saints defense was that good.
Right. So I
think Roman Harper, Darren Sharper, Tracy Porter, and Malcolm Jenkins were that good. Jonathan Vilma, Will Smith, R.I.P. I think they were that good.
They had solid players, but they weren't the Legion of Boom. And I think you were just going to say that even if the Saints scored 6 points, you're saying that the Seahawks would only score 3?
Yes, I don't think they scored that much on us.
That is crazy.
I don't think
the Seahawks
so.
defense alone gives them more than gives them a touchdown.
But obviously, I don't think the final score would be 6-3. I do not think it would.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm just making a point.
But you're only thinking
I don't think their offense. I do not think their offense
scores a field goal on that defense.
I don't think their offense scores more than what we do. Because we have the much better quarter. Because remember, we're going what they were at that time. Drew Brees in 2009 was leaps, bounds, miles, and kilometers better than what Russell Wilson was.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
And then even like I get who Marshawn Lynch was, and I'm not trying to discredit that at all. But like our running game, we were still good. Like it was a good enough running game, and then we had the complimentary piece of Reggie Bush out the backfield, which is why I wanted to come to that. Reggie Bush was not a rusher. He never has been, never will.
Was it kick return?
No, he was like our pass back. He's like McCaffrey without the
down.
He was like McCaffrey without the carries. So McCaffrey just with the receptions. Like honestly,
yeah.
That's what it was. Kamara without the carries. That's literally what Kamara's doing. He just gets carries. So all I'm saying is we had a good enough run game, good enough weapons and all that to where. So take out. So
he's talking about their special teams, which is why I said like their special teams. Like Percy Harvin is nice. He's fast,
cool.
like lightning fast.
You can be lightning fast all you want, but we lightning faster.
I just can't see it under no circumstances.
I mean, that's fine if y'all can't see it, but I don't think
speed of light.
That's fine.
The lighter, right?
Like I'm not even tripping. I'm not even tripping that y'all want to take that team because I get it. I really do. Like I'm not tripping about it. It's just my logic is I don't think their offense would outscore.
I see what you're saying, Gbaby. I just don't agree.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I just don't think their offense will outscore all.
Only thing I would agree with is that I think it would be a closer game. I still think
it would be a close game.
Oh yeah, and I can even get with you on that.
I because the defense that the Saints will provide will probably be better than what Denver could do. Like,
I think at that point because Peyton Manning was a little older. He was having a great season, but
after that season he fell off.
Yeah. So I think you can definitely say like Drew Brees in 09 was better than Peyton Manning in 13.
I mean, yeah, you could say that because you suggested he was younger. That's the same thing about saying that he's leaps and miles better than Russell Wilson. Well, this Russell Wilson rookie year, like it's easy to make that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Taz, I want because I'm addressing with Taz. So a pick six, a kick return, and a forced fumble, right? That's 21 points. So take those 21 points away. It's 22-8. 22-8. That's 22 offensive points.
So why are we taking them away though?
No, I'm not taking them away. Like I'm saying, like that's how many defensive points they got. So offense was 22.
Taz in the chat going off right now.
So matter of fact, we're gonna look at the scoring right now. Field goal. So one touchdown. Oh, yeah, because I want to do Seahawks.
He had 2 touchdowns and 3 field goals. Right.
Russell Wilson?
No, Russell had they got a safety.
Yeah, safety off the rip.
They got the safety.
2 field goals.
And then
Marshawn Lynch scored. And then the pick six, the kickoff return. And okay, so 2 touchdowns. So 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. So 21 points from them.
Mm-hmm. That's more than enough though from an offense that's
with the historically great defense
to a great defense.
Right.
That's
more than enough.
If their offense can give you 21 points, that's more than enough.
Got you. So I'm also with the BooWop camp then that I think our defense would
they hold them to less than 21 points.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the max the Seahawks can score on them? 10?
Because it's a Super Bowl, I'd say 17. Well, he's made 2
if the
field
Seahawks
goals here.
Score 17
he made 2
points,
field goals here, so yeah.
If
17.
you're giving the Seahawks 17 points, I think the Seahawks win that game.
You can say that. I think we can get 20. I think we can get 20.
If you telling me that these 2 teams really play, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but I still think that they're going to get – if the Seahawks, if I know they're going to score 21 points, I'm going to say they win.
Yeah, for sure 21. If you give them 17, I would still say that they win the game.
Yeah, and that's fair. And I don't necessarily disagree with that. I'm just going on the other side. I think.
All right, let's get on.
Kind of like, you know what I would equate to? Not to cut you off, Troy. But I would just look at the Rams when they played the Patriots in 2001. The great offense, right? Kurt Warner, you know what I'm saying? But that great defense trumped it. Like, and Brady was a game manager. He wasn't the guy that you can go look and be like, go win this game for us yet. He wasn't that guy yet. So I would just, in football, defense to me always, like, if you have
definitely in football,
defense,
I agree with that.
I gotta go with the elite defense.
No, yeah, and I don't disagree. I don't necessarily go against that because you're right. That's why they say defense wins championships. But like, for example, I know you mentioned 2001. That day, me and Trent went off for forever about the year the no PI call in the Rams went to the Super Bowl instead of I'm in the same boat where like, yeah, I see what the defense did. I see they held them to 3, But I think Drew Brees is that much of a better quarterback than Jared Goff and Russ and like all that. I think Drew Brees gets you more than 3. And that's all I'm saying here. I think Drew Brees will score more.
For sure.
And I think the offense will be 3 points better, I guess. But yeah, I'm good.
That's right.
BooWop tripping over there.
Trolley.
BooWop, you tripping over there. I don't know what you doing, but you bugging out, bro. Today's just see, this is, you guys get to see it. We push through though. That's what happens. We push through. Okay. We pushing through.
We're not gonna skip no Gbaby's agenda anyways. Gbaby's
No,
agendas are always up and running.
This isn't even an agenda. This isn't even an agenda because I get y'all's
your
points
biases.
and I'm not
Your
being
biases
nasty.
will always still be.
I'm not even being nasty.
I'm just saying.
I don't think anything I said was nasty about this topic. I just going with the same. But I understand Legion of Boom.
I didn't agree with like the difference between the defenses and the offenses.
Fair enough. I think the offense is that much better.
But I see what you're saying. I just don't agree with you.
Fair enough.
I mean, I saw more of the Seahawks than I did of the Saints. So that's why it was always easy for me to be like, Seahawks.
Yeah, fair enough. Because even in 2013, our defense was top 10 that year, but we just Marcus Colston folded for us.
All right, my computer was bugging out, but yeah, let's get it. All right, last segment of the day. This one's a long one. All right, this is one that I've done in the past, episode 19 when I used to record. This is a mixture of basketball players and football players, and today we're doing MVPs.
Ooh, I like this.
I hope this is the right one.
Don't put Kobe on here. ATM's gonna hate him.
All right, your first one. This was done episode 19. This is episode 19. Nikola Jokic in 2021 or Russell Wilson in 2017.
Russell Wilson.
So Jokic's first one.
Did he say Russell Wilson?
He definitely said Russell Wilson.
Troy talking about
Westbrook.
Talking about Russell Wilson.
So this is Jokic's first MVP, basically.
Yeah, this is Jokic 2021, yeah, first one.
Okay.
Versus Russell's 2017.
So in that case, I'm gonna go Russell. If this would have been the second.
Is there an
one,
order? Is there an order we're going in?
Nah, you just go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Westbrook for this one. Because the first one, everybody was there. But
so I got Gbaby and Mr. NBA. I didn't hear nobody else.
I would say Russ.
BooWop?
Russ.
Oh, okay. Barry Sanders in 1997 or Marshall Funk in 2000?
1997?
Barry
1997.
Probably
Barry
Barry.
Sanders.
I want Barry.
I don't think there's ever a way I'm not going Barry.
I'm just gonna go with Barry Sanders because
18.
Go RB.
Barry.
All right, 2 unanimous off the start. All right. Shaq 2000 or Kevin Garnett 2004?
Man, give me Shaq. I ain't even gonna waste no time on it.
Yeah, give me Shaq.
Oh, doesn't ATN hate Shaq too?
I don't hate Shaq. I don't know where you get this narrative from.
So you hate Shaq?
I don't hate Kobe either. It's just
No. Did you say were you the one that said Shaq was overrated?
no. That was Dub. Dub said that once. I don't know who else has said it. I've never said Shaq is overrated.
Okay, fair enough.
Overrated.
Yeah, don't let Gbaby's be nasty. I've never said Shaq is overrated.
I'm taking Shaq.
All right, that's 3 Shaq.
Yeah, you got to sit out on that overrated word, man.
I would say Shaq.
All right.
It's
Kurt
close,
Warner 2001 or Peyton Manning in 2003?
Oh, in 03. I thought this was the Denver one. Greatest show on turf. What he doing in 03?
The greatest show on turf.
Give me Kurt Warner.
I might have to. I don't remember what Manning did in 03. Was that the year they went to the Super Bowl against the Bears?
No, that was 05.
Okay.
I remember that one.
Yeah, give me. Oh yeah, of course you do. Give me Kurt Warner.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kurt.
Yeah, I'm going with the popular vote because.
I told him to get through it. He getting through it.
Playing it safe.
You gonna keep it a bean.
All right. Kobe 2008 or D Rose in 2011.
Nah, ATM, why you huffing and puffing like you don't know? Like you don't know what answer you want, bro. Stop playing.
Because I could be nasty, but I.
No, you are nasty. Go ahead. It's your team, your favorite player, and your most hated one. You know where you going.
It's like Troy knew I was gonna be on here today.
This shit tough right here for me. I ain't gonna lie. It's my favorite player.
Man, that's tough.
So give me D Rose.
Give me D Rose, man. Give me Mr. Derrick Rose.
I guess I'm gonna be different today because I'm going Kobe.
I'm going Kobe.
Love D Rose though.
It was tough. That's tough. Man.
Down, man.
Everybody went D Rose. I'm sorry.
No, I
No.
went Kobe.
Two Kobe's, two D Rose.
Two Kobe's, two D Roses.
Went Kobe.
And
Who
I went
said
Kobe
D-Rose?
route. Just throwing that out there.
Proud of you for putting that.
ATN said, who else said Kobe?
Because
I
apparently
said D
I said-
Rose.
Kobe.
BooWop and NBA said D
And
Rose.
I hate it too because it's Kobe only MVP.
That's
And D
what I'm
Rose as well.
Nah, your next one.
D Rose, man.
Rich Gannon in 2000 or Sean Alexander.
Give me Sean Alexander.
I'm going Sean Alexander.
I'm going with
Rick Gannon. He
Sean,
went to the Super
who-
Bowl that year, I think.
oh, you said Rich?
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me Rick.
No, I want Sean.
Gbaby.
I'm
Didn't he have how many yards did he have that year? 2K?
Yeah, something
You
like
going
that.
with the
Like,
popular vote, ain't Mr. B?
I'm going Sean because, again, I got some homework to do, man.
Yes, you do.
Even after the last episode, I went in.
Allen Iverson 2001 or Steve Nash in 2005.
AI.
the answer, please. The answer.
AI, man.
This is
Allen
05.
Iverson.
AI.
What the?
I don't care what Steve Nash MVP you looking at, ATN. Give me Allen Iverson.
Steve Nash didn't deserve either one of those.
Okay, well, I'm kind of off
Nah,
that train now.
he kind of did. You can make a
Who?
story.
Who? So wait, and
Definitely.
Mr. NBA, who should have got the second one though?
I say Dirt.
But that's who, yeah.
I say Dirt.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Could have gave it to Kobe that year too.
The
Well, it
second
was-
one, he led his team to the third best record in the West without a.
That's
Marcus
great,
Stoudemire.
but if you look at what he did the year before
That's-
that and why he got the MVP, Dirt should have got it the second year for that.
He was the
same
one
reason.
seed the year before.
Yeah, and so was Dirk that year. He won it in his second year.
Oh,
Dirk was seed number one seed,
yeah, averaging.
and he
The
had
second year? No, I think Dirk was
no. Dirk was first. He finished first.
not the second one.
Yeah,
No, he was fourth.
Nah, let's
He
get
was
it right
fourth
now.
seed.
Let's
He
look
was
at it
fourth
right
seed
now.
because the Spurs were one seed and they were in the same division as the Spurs. So he finished. He finished. He had 60 wins. He had 60
please
wins.
tell
He
me,
finished,
Gbaby, because
he
if I'm
finished
wrong
fourth.
here, I'm
He
shocked.
finished fourth the second
Nah,
year.
we what was it?
But I agree.
MVP?
Dirk should have won because his team had a better
Yeah.
record.
06, right?
Yeah, 2005, 2006.
Nah,
The second
we're
year,
gonna do it right now.
Nash was the second seed.
No, Nash was the first. Nash was
No,
the fourth
Spurs
seed.
were first seed.
Nash was the fourth seed his second year when he won MVP.
No, bro.
No, he was the 3 seed or
The
something.
3
Nah,
seed.
It's
The
okay.
fourth
We
seed.
getting there.
I could have had it already, G.
No, I think Nash was the second seed and he lost Stoudemire that season. So that's why he led his team to the second seed. That's why it was all narrative because the team was still second seed. I don't know who was third seed, but Dallas
only really think
technically
that was the
Dallas
narrative,
was
though.
the second best team in the West. They were 60-22, I think, but the Spurs were like 63-19 or something, and they were in the same division. And back then, they didn't go it didn't go based off like the record. Even though they had the second best record, they were dropped down to the fourth because the division winners gave the top 3 seeds.
So in the West, San Antonio was 1.
Down to second, right?
It looks like Dallas was 2. Phoenix was 3.
No way.
I'm telling
because
you, Dallas was
Because Dallas was Dallas
listen.
won 60 games that year.
Yes, they
but
did,
back
and that's
then-
how I remember them.
Yes. But like I said, back then they gave the top 3 seeds to the division winners, and Dallas wasn't a division winner; it was the Spurs. Back then,
Spurs was first though. They were first in
Spurs were first in division. They got the
and
number
Dallas
one seed.
was second.
Yes, but that back then they didn't go. They gave the top 3 seeds to the division winner, so that's why Dallas dropped to fourth.
But they had a better.
They had a better
team
record, though. They had a better record. They technically should have been the
When
second
I looked
seed.
it up and you look it up, it says Dallas is the second seed that year. So I don't know about dropping off and he's the fourth because Nash was down there. That's what he was when he won his MVP.
Why?
He was
Nash.
fourth.
Nash wasn't the 4th seed though.
That's what when you look at when I looked on NBA reference, that's
right here, 2000. Here, I'll. That was the year they won the chip, right?
Who?
Yeah,
Who won the chip?
The Mavericks, 06.
Mavericks.
No.
Oh no.
No, they lost to Miami.
That's when they
went
got
to the finals.
No, that's when they lost to.
Wasn't that the
Miami.
year? That's when was
The
it?
year
Yeah,
they
they lost
win,
to
but they didn't
Shaq.
win.
The year they lost to Shaq and I think.
Yeah, right. My fault. They lost. Right. But they made the finals.
Yeah, they made the finals. Dallas
right.
made the finals.
So it was San Antonio was 1.
Yeah, I
Phoenix
remember.
was
I don't
2.
know if I have my notes from this. Let me go see about that.
Denver
I
was
remember
3.
talking about this. Should Steve Nash have won those titles? And I wrote down notes on it.
No, it was San Antonio was 1, Phoenix 2, Denver was 3, and Dallas was 4. And then 5th seed was where's the 5th seed? Memphis. And then 6th seed was Clippers, 7th seed was Lakers, 8th seed were the Kings.
Yeah.
But that's why Nash won the second MVP, because he lost Stoudemire in this they weren't the second.
No,
best.
we know why Nash won it.
And he was Dallas beat them in the conference finals 4-2, and the Mavericks they made the finals as a 4th seed.
My thing of MVPs, no matter what you say, the first thing you need to do is at least qualify for it, and he qualified for it. Both them MVPs. That's the first thing you need to do.
See, Big Taz right here. Dallas was 4th. See, eh?
Okay, that's fine. But Dallas.
I just got it.
But okay, I know what okay. So what I wrote down was that year 2000. What was it? 2005.
You're right in the sense they had the second best record in the West.
26.6, 1 block, 9 rebounds.
He should have won MVP. He should have won MVP.
48%.
I agree with that though, because he did have the second
Tim
best
Duncan
record.
that same year shot 18.6, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, 48% from the field. His team finished 63 and 19, and then Braun finished with 31.4. So I'm correcting myself. I'm correcting myself. So Braun finished with 31.4, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 48%, and 33%. Those were the 3 people that I thought could have won the MVP over Nash that year.
Yeah. One Taz got to bring up that the Nuggets lost to 5.
Nash that year got 57 first place votes. Braun got 16. Dirk got 14. Kobe got 22. And Kobe was averaging 35.4, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 45% shooting.
Yeah, Kobe, I think, finished 4th
they got it wrong that year. That's one of the years they got it wrong.
So, yeah, I thought Dirk finished
7th
second
seed,
because his
though.
record. When I looked it up, it did say Dirk was second, but that,
I see.
Now 18 years right, it was because his record, because he won 16.
They ain't gonna never
but
be
even
time.
If you take that in, he won. What was the first year why Nash won it? He led his team to the best record in the league.
Yeah, he was the best team on the best.
All right, you want to know what who the best team was that year? It was the Pistons. So
they were the best team.
I see what you're saying.
They were the best team.
Listen, every MVP award.
I agree that Dirk should have won that second one.
You can go back in here. You can do that every year.
Yeah, no, 100%. But that's what makes it a discussion, BooWop.
I'm just saying.
That's what makes it the discussion.
I agree. All I'm saying is when people say that he wasn't deserving, and I disagree with that. He was
I don't.
deserving.
I'm not saying he wasn't deserving. I'm saying there's guys that I would have gave it to him over.
Yeah,
that's
and I
I'm
wouldn't
saying.
be mad, especially the guys that you named. If you would have told me that LeBron won his first MVP that year because of what he, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I had to go back in my notes. I had to remember what I did for that.
I'm feeling bad for the guys that want MVPs. Like they do it to Derrick Rose all the time. Oh, he shouldn't have.
Man, Derrick Rose, he earned that one.
BooWop cut out right in the middle of this thing.
Nah.
But I don't remember.
Jokic got both the hits.
But for this one, because I just spent the whole time spewing against Nash, I gotta go AI.
It's AI for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think,
but Nash deserved them both.
I think
I don't know. Was he worthy of winning? Yes. Did he deserve it?
No, I don't. I would give him to other people. All right, so you got 2003 and
LT.
I can't even speak right now. Tomlinson. I can't even speak right now.
LT.
I love LT. It's biased. Give me LT.
I'll probably say LT.
I read his book or his mom's book, LT and Me. Fire.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to BooWop.
He was going off, and then the microphone got hot.
His phone died.
That would be tough if his phone died.
All right, Steve Nash is back. Steve Nash in 2006. Oh, so this was the second one. 2006 was the second one. Yeah, that's why I had I got the years confused. So I had to go grab my people. So this was the second one where I thought Dirk could have won it. The first one, I had that too. I'll tell you what other people's stats were. And that one.
So the first picture was Nash. It was the first MVP.
Yeah, that was his first MVP. This is his second. Yeah, this is his second MVP. I'm gonna go back and find.
I'm still going AI though.
I would have changed. I don't know. I would have thought about it more though.
Nah, I'm still going AI.
And this one is this Curry's first MVP?
Yeah, it's Curry's
unanimous
MVP in 2015.
So the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks a little young for that one.
Yeah. The baby face assassin.
What did he do his first one?
The way you ask that question.
Trying to start.
What did he do?
Yeah, I don't think he led the league in scoring. Maybe he might have led the league in scoring.
Was that was Braun's first year back in Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Who else was going crazy that year?
2015, probably KD.
Did Nash MVPs. All right, so 2005, Shaq averaged 22.9 points, 2.3 rebounds, 10 rebounds, 2.3 blocks, 10 rebounds, 60% from the field. His team was 59 and 23. Tim Duncan, 20 points, 2 rebounds, 2.6 rebounds, 2.6 blocks, 11 rebounds, 50% from the field, 59 and 23. Dirk that year, 20 points, 1.5 blocks, 9.7 rebounds, 40% from the three, 45% from the field. Dirk didn't even get a first place vote that year, which was
crazy.
Because LeBron got some, right?
I think LeBron got one. Or Kobe got one. One of them got like 1 or 2 that year.
Was that Steph's only MVP?
No, he's got 2.
No, he's got 2.
The second one was the unanimous one. This first one was the one James Harden came in second.
Okay. The one this one the year he shot 90% from the free throw line. Like
was this 50-40-90 year?
I think both of them were 50-40-90, were they not?
He played 80 games that year.
I'd probably go Curry in this one.
I think I'm gonna go Curry too, but it is close because
if this is Nash's second one, this is definitely the one he probably shouldn't have won. But
I think he should have won both.
Yeah, I'm just gonna count it. We're not gonna have to miss the rest because. All right. All right. Next one. Peyton Manning in 2004 or Tom Brady 2007.
Oh, Brady 07.
Yeah,
that was the best regular season before Manning came and did it again.
Tim Duncan. 2002, Dirk Nowitzki, 2007.
This is tough. I'm gonna go Timmy though.
I'm gonna go Duncan too.
Yeah, Tim Duncan. I like
Look at him in this little picture, Mr. Fundamental.
Cam Newton, 2015, or Patrick
Mahomes. That was his first year starting, 5K off the rip. Mahomes.
Didn't he have 50 touchdowns?
Yeah.
LeBron in 2009, Giannis Antetokounmpo 2019.
Giannis.
Yeah, I think I got because didn't he get Depoy the same year? I'm going Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis.
Adrian Peterson or Lamar Jackson. Adrian Peterson 2012, Lamar Jackson 2019.
Adrian Peterson.
AP.
But Trent would be.
Yeah. I want to know. Trent would be like, "Hey, don't make it seem like it's a wash now."
Kevin Durant 2014 or James Harden 2018.
Oh man, I'm gonna say
that one.
Okay,
James Harden 18.
This one's tough. Harden was close to averaging a triple double? No.
Yeah.
He averaged like 36. Was it?
36.
I don't think. No, I think that was the year Russ won it.
Oh, I think that was the year. Right. And I think he averaged.
This
32.
one he averaged
32,
yeah.
32, 34, something like that. I'm probably gonna go. I don't know, man.
What year when KD won it? What did they do? Was that when Russ was out and he carried the team to like? Was that when Russ was out?
I think that's when Russ his knee. I think that's what one of his.
That's when Patrick Beverly hurt.
Yeah, I think that was the season after Pat Bev hurt him.
Pat Bev.
I'm trying to see what because I think Harden. Nah, I'm not gonna do that because Harden deserved it.
I'm gonna go Harden, but it's
38 and 5. 8 were the assists.
He averaged 38 and 5.
30 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds.
Harden?
Yeah. 45%, 36, 37.
I'm going Harden.
I'm going Harden too.
You say you're going Harden, Gbaby?
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Ew.
Aaron Rodgers in 2011 on Matt Ryan in 2016.
I hate both of them.
Rodgers.
I can't stand Matt Ryan.
I can't
Yeah,
stand either of them, but
I'm going Rodgers.
I'll go Rodgers. Why not? That's disgusting.
I'm thinking Rodgers just because I don't like Matt.
Rodgers for sure.
I don't like Rodgers or Matt Ryan, but this.
BooWop, you want me to go through them real quick and for you?
Yeah, what happened? You get me?
Yeah. Let me see. Where you stopped at? Steve McNair.
I think this is where he stopped. Yeah.
Yeah, because AI. Because you had AI here, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Steve McNair and Tomlinson. LT. All right. Next one is Steve Nash. His second year. Sorry, the first one, the one we talked about before was his first year.
Mm-hmm.
This one's his second year. Steve Nash 06 versus Curry 15.
Steve Nash.
Okay.
Not ridiculous.
Peyton Manning 2004. Tom Brady 2007.
Brady.
Duncan 2002. Dirk 2007.
Duncan.
Cam Newton 2015. Patrick Ewing 2008. Patrick Ewing. Patrick Mahomes 2018.
Patty.
All right. LeBron James in 2009 or Antetokounmpo in 2019.
LeBron.
It's not a bad pick, but
It's not.
Giannis got deep-point.
I think most of us went Giannis on that one.
That was Giannis' first MVP though, right?
Yeah.
That was 2018, 2019, right?
Yeah.
That was the first one, right?
Yeah.
He won the Depot the second one. Second MVP.
So the bubble year he won deep-point?
Yeah.
I think BooWop's right, actually.
AP versus LJ.
That's when they really clowned him. He lost to
AP
Jimmy.
AP 2012 or Lamar Jackson 2019.
Adrian Peterson.
Kevin Durant 2014, James Harden 2018.
Harden.
Aaron. And then last one, Aaron Rodgers in 2011 on Matt Ryan 2016.
Aaron Rodgers.
All right.
He shouldn't have got it that year either.
That's the show, folks. Let's close it out. I gotta put people back where they belong because it's all messed up now. There you go. All right. BooWop, final thoughts.
You already know I apologize for the technical difficulties earlier, but see y'all Wednesday, man.
See y'all Wednesday. Gbaby.
Man, y'all know what it is. Saints 2023 Nuggets and Sticks. Stop playing with us, man.
ATN.
Nah, man. Appreciate you guys having me on, like always, man. It's always a fun time.
Dropping by, man.
Absolutely, man.
Mr. NBA.
Y'all already know what I was gonna pull up. Let's go. Let's get it.
Hey, we're gonna be seeing Mr. NBA around here, so
yes, sir.
But yeah, my final thoughts is thank you guys in the chat. I see some of you guys coming in now, but the show's over. Thank you guys for Big Taz, man. Shout out to Big Taz from here start to finish. I appreciate that.
He was debating Gbaby the whole time.
Yeah, I know some of you guys got things to do and stuff to take.
He wants to smoke, Gbaby.
Just make sure you watch the video. It's gonna be up on Twitch. It's gonna be up on YouTube, so you can watch it after we're live. But yeah, thank you, Taz. It was a fire show. And you was a part of it, man. You was the 7-person here. Once Dub, or 6-person once Dub dropped out and got his GED. But yeah, man, we might have 2 fade rooms for you this week. All right, we might have 2 of those things. All right, so stay tuned. Make sure if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord.
I'm doing my Dub pose when we